Good morning, students. We'll be again today taking further the lesson of industries of Karnataka. Till now, I'm very sure you all might be completely clear with the major industries what we have covered. That is iron and steel, cotton industry, sugar industry, cement and paper industry, and IT industry. Today, we will be talking about knowledge based company and special industrial regions. We learned about information technology in the previous lesson and Bangalore being called as the IT hub or Silicon Valley of India. In this lesson, we will be speaking about the industrial regions of Karnataka. We will talk about knowledge based companies. We will talk about development of few special industrial areas by KIADB on the lines of Karnataka industrial policy of 2014-19 and 2020-25. Karnataka has been divided into 5 industrial regions, and this is based on the distribution of industries. They are the first one, Bangalore Kolar Tumkur industrial region, because this particular industrial region has many industries. Second one, the Belgavi Dharwar region. The third one, Dakshin Kannada and Udupi region. The fourth one, Bellary Raichur Kopal industrial region. And fifth, the Mysore Mandya industrial region. We will see the map representation. You can see the star ones wherever you can see are the iron and steel industry. The circle one is a cotton industry across Karnataka. The triangular one are the sugar industry. The circle with the small dot inside the cement, and the closer to your you can tell rectangle shape is the paper industry. Now, what are knowledge based companies? These companies are also sometimes often referred as knowledge intensive companies. They are the companies which completely rely on the extent on their knowledge, that such knowledge becomes a very important asset of a company. Asset means positive contribution. These assets are intangible form which are based on the intensive use by technology as well as by human capital. Now, what is the importance of these knowledge based companies? These companies included in the categories are involved in education, consulting services, science, finance, insurance, health services, and communication. Few of the examples of knowledge based companies of Bangalore are Infosys, Wipro Technologies, TCS, IBM, Oracle, Capgemini, Classmate.com, Miska Coppedia, etc. Some other companies in this category include the legal firms, accounting firms, and consulting companies. The Karnataka Industrial Areas Development Board, that is the full form of KIADB, has developed 141 industrial areas which is spread across the state of Karnataka. The state plans to develop and upgrade 8 clusters around Bangalore. Now, very close to your school, you would have seen the Harohalli Industrial Area. The KIADB has proposed the development of a multi-product industrial park. It has envisaged here in Harohalli as an industrial theme park with the main vision to provide hassle-free production, that is completely fee production. Now let us see the Karnataka industrial policy, the 2014-2019. What was the major clauses? This was mainly done to increase the manufacturing sector's contribution to the state of Karnataka's GDP to 20% by the end of 2019. They also thought about upgrading the existing industrial areas and to have more industrial corridors in Bangalore and Karnataka and to decongest Bangalore. What is decongest? If you have seen, Bangalore is so congested, so crowded. So their main intention was to decongest Bangalore and to endorse other places as other potential industrial locations, and for this purpose it planned to set up special investment regions. So these were the important clauses of the Karnataka Industrial Policy of 2014-2019. The new Karnataka Industrial Policy of 2020-2025. Now they had also few prominent clauses. They had to have envisions emerging as a global leader in advanced manufacturing, in the research, development and innovation, and to create an ecosystem for an inclusive, balanced and sustainable development of the state. Some of the major objectives included maintaining an annual industrial growth rate of 10% and to reach the third rank among Indian states for merchandise exports in the next 5 years. Quickly, we will see a summary of today what we have learnt. We spoke about the major industrial regions of Karnataka, which were 5. We spoke about what are knowledge-based companies and what are the major things they are involved, like they are involved in education, consulting, science, finance, insurance, health services and communication, and they are completely backed up on technology and human capital. We spoke about KIADB, which stands for Karnataka Industrial Areas Development Board, which has developed 141 industrial areas. We spoke about the Harohalli Industrial Area, which is very close to the school. We spoke about the major aims and objectives of two Karnataka's industrial policy. The first one 2014-2019, which mainly insisted on upgrading the existing industrial area to good contribution to the state's GDP, establishing new industrial corridors to decongest Bangalore. The Karnataka's new industrial policy of 2020-2025 mainly focused on creating an ecosystem for an inclusive, balanced and sustainable development of Karnataka state. This is a quite small homework. Please do it. Thank you.